Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the white Tahoe. This Tahoe is the one that's four-wheel drive, and we're going to replace the fenders, the door, or I say the fender, the door, and the rear bumper on this thing. I'll show you what that looks like. The fender on this thing is in pretty bad shape. It's got a nice dent right here. Not sure what happened there. But we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. And this was an old cop car, so it's got lots of dings on from the duty belt, I would assume, as all this right here is from the duty belt. And this back bumper back here is crushed. You know, it's in pretty bad shape all the way across. I don't know what they were doing in this thing. But it's pretty crushed. So somebody's not liking the police, I guess. Go ahead and start by popping the hood. And we got to see what all we got to do to get this fender off. Looks to me like we got to take several bolts out up here and right there. And I know there's some underneath this fuse panel we got to take off. And this is the bad side to do. If you have to do this side, it's not good at all. The battery's got to come out. The headlights got to come out. Possibly the bumper, but I'm not sure. All these clips and all this inner fender's got to come off. So we'll get all that started. All right, to get started, we're gonna pull these headlights out. It's got a little clip right here. If you want to change them, this is the way to go. And then a little clip right here. And I'm gonna set these over here on my little workbench. See if we can't pull these out of here. Alright, they come right out. Well, we're going to unplug these so we don't expose the bulbs. I don't want the bulbs to be exposed. That'll be bad. What if they quit working, you know? Let's try to set that right there out of the way. And here is another one. We're just going to move this one back a little bit because we need to get to this bolt right there, which we're probably going to get to from inside here. Let's go over there and look at that. We got to pull these clips out here. These are not the easiest to pull out. Especially on a vehicle that's 20 years old. They're not the easiest. Try this other tool I got, which is this one here. Oh, there it went. Shot out across the shop, but it went finally. And this is what they look like when they come out. So they just go in, and what they do is it smashes in, but when this goes in, it pushes it out and holds it in place. That's how they work. And this tool here kind of just, you squeeze it and it pulls them out. So we'll put that away. See how many more we got on here. Let's see what else we got. There's some more right there. This little metal clip right here goes right there, just for future reference. I just needed to get to that one bolt down in there. This should come right out of that. It did. Okay, so this is coming along. Just need to get the rest of these panel fasteners out. Bad thing about these panel fasteners is, well, it's underneath the vehicle where all the dirt and grime goes and everything else. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Give it up. Oh, Lordy. That's a nightmare. Whew. I'm not really worried about these because you can replace them. And undoubtedly, I'm going to have to replace them. They're pretty bad. Get out of there. Now, we may be able to keep some of them. Look at that one. That one came right out. But you see all the dirt on it? That's what made it hard to come out. So if I reuse them, I have to clean them. But hopefully we don't have to get them back out ever again. Oh, I see one more down in there. Way down in there. Look at that joker. Right there. Well, let's try her. How am I going to get that? Lordy. Ah. Why? I'm going to have to do it left-handed, I guess. Are y'all seeing this? What an angle. Get out of there. Ah, I broke it, but it was worth it. Now, maybe I can pull it out. Let's see. That one's loose. Got a couple of wires underneath here on this part. Got to get those wires undone. There's one, and here is two. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, I see one more in here. One more. One more. Right there. Get out of there. You sorry sucker, you. Well, that one broke too. Oh well. Oh, there's one more on there. Right there. All right, let's get back, Jack. There we go. Look at that. Got it out. That's what they look like when they're out. How cool is that, huh? Look at that. Easy access. Let's get this fender off. All right, let's get this battery out of here. That's not right. I know I already got the tool out of here. I'm going to take the negative off first. I always like to take the negative off first because that way when I'm taking the positive off, if I don't touch the frame, I'll be okay. So, this is not technically the right battery for this car anyway. So That's what it is. Drop that down in there, then. There we go. Let's get this out. All right, let's pull this off. Let's see, how do we get this out of here? Are you sure you want to get into this here, boy? That's a lot. All right, there's that one. Put that bolt over here. And here's another one right here. These are dirty. I'll tell you what, let's do the smart thing and let's spray these underneath first before we try to pull them out. Maybe that'll help them come out a little easier. Let me get some knock-a-loose spray. I'm using this here PR3 winch. Wrench ease and lubricant. I'm gonna spray it underneath here on the bottom. All right, that should help. Maybe. Let's get it back. Oh wow. I believe that might have made it too easy. Well, it still got tough there at the end. Come on. How long are you? Long-winded. Okay, let's set that right there. That looks like a good place. Pretty corroded, but we got it out. Let's see if that's all of this now. No, no, no. It's got two more. Gosh. On the side even. I think I would know this, but I just don't. Stay up there. This is where you're invited to be. There's that one. Maybe one more. Golly, get off of there. All right, let's see what we're looking like. Okay, I believe we're done with that. All right, let's get the ones off the bottom and out of the door. See if we can't do that. Well, I tell you what, would be nice to have somebody record this stuff for me. Wouldn't that be nice? We got to get these two out right here. Now there's a bolt inside this part right here that you got to get to also. These are all the ones that are basically hidden. Everything else you can see. And these are just regular sockets I'm using. So I hadn't used any really specialty tool except for getting those tabs off. Now, I'm gonna hurry this part up because I know that screw is like this long. So, get my air wrench on it. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat a little bit on this one. See what I mean? As long as I'll get out. So, there's that. I'll try not to cheat anymore. See the inside of this door. There's a couple right there, And right there, I see, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple on the bottom. Let me get those. Right there. And this one here. Right there. Gonna leave those bolts in here. And I know we're gonna have one underneath this bottom down here somewhere. Got to get these in this battery tray too. This one here, and these two right here. Yeah, the other side fender is way easier than this one. This one's got a lot of stuff on it. All right, I got the fender off the bottom. This part here was just kind of, I don't know, they really screwed all kinds of weird screws into it, like, I don't know, sheet metal screws. They had all of that going into this fender, which didn't need to be there. I mean, this is just plastic trim, but I think I've got everything loose. Let's see if we can't get this thing off of here. Uh-oh, one left on the hood. I figured it was gonna be that way. Let's see if we can't get the hood off right quick. If we can get the hood off, we'll lay it down. Stay right there. I don't know if she's gonna stay right there or not. Maybe she will. Aha! I got it off. Look at that. Now where the hell am I gonna put it? Hey, scooch out of the way. Let's go wash this new fender and at least give it a good bath and a good clean before we put it in there. I don't know what it is about cars and dirt dauber nests, but if you leave one sit here in Louisiana very long, you're gonna regret it. They're gonna be all over. I'm here to tell you. Take this opportunity to blow all that stuff off. And here I got some hoses that are busted. I'm gonna go ahead and fix these while I'm at it. Maybe that'll work. Maybe it won't leak everywhere. All right, well let's look at that. That is nice. Nicely smashed right there. That ain't supposed to be smashed. I have to put some tape on that. Maybe it'll keep it from getting worse. Well, let's go get the fender. See if we can start getting it put back in here. All right, let's see if we can't reverse order this. It goes like this. That's not fitting right. Let's see why. I think think it's because this here is a little bent out. Let's go on and fix that. I'm gonna do a little bit of hammering right here. I think what happened is when they hit that pole right here, this pulled out a little bit on both of these, so it needed to go back in naturally to line up. But that looks pretty square there. Let's see. You know what? We're going to adjust it as we go. Let's check it again first. Not the easiest thing in the world to line up, I know that. Get all this above there. I gotta move this. Let's see. Stay. Checking my gap with the other side. Looks fairly good. Needs to go a little bit more, I think. Absolutely. That made all the difference in the world right there. Look at that gap right there. That's a nice gap all the way down. That looks good. That looks really good. Now let's get it bolted in there. The paint, pretty close. I don't know if you can tell which one is which, but the paint looks pretty close to me. Be real nice if we don't have to paint this. See if we can't get this in here. Let's go and put this in here. Stop it, Reach. Where'd you go? Where did you go? Stand around like a chicken with my head cut off. I don't know what these are called, but I have found if you start putting your panel on with all the ones that look like this, they will self-line up the panel. And it really helps. So I don't know what you call them, but that's what, always put these in first if you can. Now, This was not easy. All right, break time. All right, let's put this back together now. This breaker box. These are all 10 millimeters. I have to get this right here. These are the side bolts to this fuse panel. I don't know why they have to be so long. Doesn't make sense, that's for sure. And I'm gonna put this on. Do these bottom two right here. These were a little bit rusty, but I sprayed them off. Clean them up a little bit. All right, that one's in. So we can snap this back together now. Looks like it's back right there. This, I don't know where this is going. It's something old, but I'm gonna put this down in here. All right. Now, these are going to come out and go through here one at a time in this little clip there. This one and that part of the clip. Okay, there we go. And that goes back like that. We've almost got this sucker put back together like it goes. Couldn't stay on my toes if it wasn't for dropping stuff. Okay, so there's that. Now maybe we could put this sucker back together and crank it up and get it moved out of here before this storm hit. It's pretty nasty looking outside. Now you're gonna look at me on the floor. So now we're gonna change out this bumper. And to change this bumper, we gotta take out this bolt, which is already gone, and this one here. We may have to loosen up these. I'm not sure. But really these three here, this one, and this one. And we should be able to get this bumper off. Now, this one right there and that one right there, they are pretty tough. So I'm gonna use a big one. Let me make sure I got this set right. In reverse, I'll see if I can't. Get out of there, big dog. Okay, maybe come off here now. Take that off. See if we can't get this out of there. What is hanging on to it? What is it holding there? Alright, I figured out what's holding us up. I was looking and I already got all these bolts loose, but that one right there is the one that's holding us up on both sides. That little bolt right there, and it's tight. So we're fixing to get it off now. Oh yeah, I can feel it coming in the air at night. Hold on. Hold on. Because I've been waiting on this moment for all night long. There's that one. Have a beautiful day there. Nut job. Woo! Get off of there. Darn. Things warm. Always hold on to each other. Oh, I'm afraid to take this last one out over here. I'm afraid this whole thing's gonna collapse on my head. Let's see what we should do as far as getting it started. Woo! I see it moving. Boy, boy, boy. Let me get out from underneath it. I'll be darned. That sucker, look at that. No more beating on it anymore, huh? Boy done got his bumper off. What a mess. Get you some of that, why don't you? Man. Whew. Lordy, have me a glass of tea after that one. That was tough. That was tough, but knowing is half the battle. Remember that. Knowing is half the battle. See if we can straighten her up a little bit. There we go. Now, let's put this in here like this, the way it goes. That one goes there. And that one. And this comes through here. And this goes through here. Boy, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Wow, that looks good. Let's put her on. I'll take that. I'll take that anyway. Well, that's a wrap on that. Nice new bumper. New to me bumper anyway. Way better than the one that was on there. Still got a little bit of dent right there, but I mean, it ain't terrible. But it's better than it was. I'll have to fix this. I'll have to weld me a piece in here. Ain't no big deal though. I got a piece of a fender right there that ought to work nicely. I'll weld that in there. Ought to be about the same curvature also, I would think. But that definitely looks a lot better than having it crushed up in there. I'm proud of it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm happy. I'm surprised that this bumper looks as good as it does. It's not perfect. It's got a couple of dents in it here and there, but hey, it's better than the one that was on there. The one that was on there was completely crushed on each side. But this is just going to be a knock-around vehicle, something to go hunting in. If we want to go to town in it, we can. And it also seats 7 people, so it's a little more comfortable to ride in. But appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you for liking and subscribing my videos. It helps me out. I don't know what it's going to help do yet because I ain't there, but one day hopefully I will be. And we'll see what happens from there. But thank you guys for watching. Have a good night.